Tonight, from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, it's a special
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we'll see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section, where the columnists write possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? What? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 38. So excellent starting position here for the Vikings. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
At the Steelers' 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That'll be complete to Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10.
And now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
The numbers a week ago for Cook. 15 carries, 94 yards.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever let a running back tell you that they don't know that. They do. So what he's doing now is lobbying the offensive coordinator all week long. Hey, how about a few more touches? He's one big game away from maybe leading the league.
Brings up
from the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for Herb Smith Jr.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one is right through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
Vikings 3, Steelers nothing.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That's complete. Okuebuna.
The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
The 42-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
The tackle made.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth football. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
There on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Able to hit his target, Claypool. They'll lead the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
from the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's caught by Smith. And he will have a Vikings first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. From midfield now, Burrow. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On 2nd down now. It's Cook. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Vikings 3, Steelers 0.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They run. Cook. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Burrow.
The Steelers 38 yards.
And Cook has it left side. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0.
Steelers 0.
So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Man, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now a dump off here complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
The ball carried by
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
yards. And the Steeler first down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Second.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
He'll get that complete to Albert O.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. It'll be a gain of 17 at a Pittsburgh first.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the road.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Albert Okuebuna,
his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
The kick is.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
To Jefferson on the slant. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Burrow loses the football.
And it looks like Steeler football. It is! A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Vikings.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Setting up the screen for Cook. Oh, he sheds himself free. The 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 76 yards. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
And he puts this one through as the lead moves to 13-7. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Steelers take over first and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
11 yards there, first down.
11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1.
And hitting Juju on the slant.
Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
On for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. Well, the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Miles Sanders, over 100 yards in the victory with 2 touchdown runs as well. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Tennessee Titans. 28-14 was your final score. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
To kick off.
And this carries into the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more. There's some things they didn't see in the first first half.
See if they do just that. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Cook. And he stopped immediately there.
Dalvin Cook.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
On second down, Burrow. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
Burrow's pass.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by Pittsburgh.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Complete.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
It's 2nd and inches at the 17-yard line.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Stephon Gilmore. And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Second down pass.
Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
2-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Cook. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
3rd down and 11.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
Here's a 2nd and 7. They'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Taken down.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up.
And again this time to the tailback. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on 3rd and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
First play of the drive there is incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That'll be complete to Cook. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Short throw to Smith. 7 yards the pickup there.
To Irv Smith Jr. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 25-yard line.
We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 3. To the air again, Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
Cook, the ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. DeForest Buckner has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. As we count down through the final few weeks of the season, these guys have nothing to sweat about. They've clinched the top spots, so the road to the Super Bowl, it runs through them.
And there's a natural inclination here, partner, to say, okay.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Well, that was was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Burrow over the middle to Smith. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. First down would have been nice, but now you get to kick the field goal, still go up 2 scores.
They tried to get it, though, didn't they? Threw the pass, got the completion just short of the 1st down. But you're exactly right. Run the field goal unit out there. Kick it. Put it through the post. Go up 2 scores.
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Powering forward. The 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. That's complete. Okuegbuna. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
It's a gain of
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Pittsburgh.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
23.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. We'll check on his status when we get back. Back to throw. And he can't get it away. He's taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Ebron, his 1st touchdown on the year. And if the Steelers can convert the extra point, they will have the lead.
The kick is...
And he's able to put it through. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is.
Defense.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Trying to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Here we go with Burrow. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Throwing now is Joe Burrow. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He's going to get this one down to Cook. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This will be from 53 for the win. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start it now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year, but he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
Tonight,
well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Minnesota, their battle to finish 500 gets a slight lift as they move to 6-8 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.